Hi, welcome in this new video. Today I am going to share with you a channeled message from the angels. I have decided to call this series The Tea with the Angel because I'm here to spill the angelic tea on your week ahead. Like, what do you need to know? What do you need to prep for? What can you do to activate? What are the activities? What do you need to focus on? All of that. We're gonna spill the tea, and it's straight from the angels. How dope is that? I mean, I love it. I love it, and I hope you do too. So, let's drink some tea together. So, without further ado, let's go in and see what the angels have to say. So, apparently, they have a lot to share, but it can also be summed up in a very short video or shorter video because I'm going to be sharing the codes with you. Just watching it will share with you some magic. Just watching it will share the magic of it because it is infused with all of the codes you need for the week ahead and for this week, week 23 of 2023. Oh, my love, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, a juicy one, but that doesn't mean only good things are happening because maybe you feel like things should be good. Maybe you feel like things should be farther ahead, and maybe you feel a little bit frustrated or irritated or sad or even depressed and fed up and angry. All of the feels, but gratitude. All of the feels but love. All of the feels but joy. And this is your invitation to lean into that. Yeah. And you know what? You should lean into that. And yes, okay, I can share something. So this is me speaking as Lilith. You need to know that you need to feel your feelings for at least 90 seconds, 1 minute 30, and then you can let it go. Like, your body will be happy, and they're confirming it. Your body will be happy that you felt it. Like, so if you feel angry or sad, just cry it out for not even 2 minutes. Just punch your pillows and your mattress for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Like, just jump up and down, just shake it out, and just shake it out, and you will be done with it. So I'm still tuned in when I speak as myself. Sometimes it's hard to know when the channel is speaking as her human self or sharing what she hears, and I'm trying to let you know when it's me. But even when it's me, it's because they tell me that I should say that as me. So anyways, back on track, and that's what it is all about. These things that you are feeling, it's all to put you back on track in case you felt lost or like you were a little bit away from where you are supposed to be by now. And yes, who told you you were supposed to be there? Who told you that besides yourself and society? Don't you think that God, don't you think that the angels, don't you think that your guides, your ancestors want don't you think they want anything else but amazingness for you? Do you think that? Do you actually think that your spiritual team, your higher self, your soul, and God, the creator source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, do you think creator source wants anything but the best for you? Do you actually think that? Just take a step back, take a deep breath in, and breathe it out through the mouth. Breathe it out. If you need to exhale loudly, please do. And if you are like, yeah, that would be nice, but you're not doing it, please freaking do it. It's gonna be for your own good. And you should practice breath, lion's breath. And I'm gonna show it to you because ridicule ain't nothing. And honestly, lion's breath can look a little bit ridiculous. So lion's breath is going to help you release charged emotion, like those kind of emotions. That's your go-to breath. So you're gonna inhale. Basically, you take a big inhale, and you're gonna exhale loudly through the mouth and stick your tongue out. You can look straight in front of you or through your third eye. Okay, so let's do that together. Okay, and we're gonna do that 3 times. You can watch me the first, but you know what? I'm gonna show you, and then we're gonna do it 3 times together because, do we need to do it 3 times together? I like to take people by the hand, so yeah, I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna do it together, okay? Because yes, you are in charge of your own destiny, but sometimes you need someone to take your hand and be like, yes, let's do that together, and then you're gonna be good to go by yourself. So, without further ado, it's the second time I'm saying that in this video, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, look, so I'm gonna show you. You breathe in, and you breathe out forcefully with the tongue out, okay? We're gonna do that 3 times together, okay? So inhale, and exhale, tongue out. 2 more times. And exhale. You can, scrunch your face, be like, Urgh. You can, tense your body, and at the exhale, okay? 1 more time. Okay. How do you feel? If you feel like you need more, do more. I like to do breath like 3, 5 times, like any odd numbers. I don't like to do it like, I won't do 4 breath, I will do 5 or 3, okay? You can do 8 though. It's or 10 or 12, right? But if you do a small amount of breath, just do 3 or 5. And then you can do 10, 12, 28, whatever. We don't care about that. But please try to do that. I'm hearing the number 5, so please do that 5 times. It can be in your car, when you go into your car after work. It can be in the bathroom. It can be in front of the mirror. Do that in front of the mirror. It will be good for you. And please do it. Who's going to judge that you are doing a breath? Who? Nobody. And if they judge you, like, please do that again and show them your tongue. Okay? So, not breath of fire. Why do I want to say breath of fire? So yeah, I want to say breath of fire because that might be a practice you also implement in your life, like in the morning, or whenever you feel a little bit down or tired. And actually, it's not tired, it's lethargic. If you feel lethargic, please bring again 5 rounds of 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 or 5 rounds of breath of fire. So breath of fire is again a yogic practice because lots of breathwork practices are from pranayama and therefore the Vedic tradition. So breath of fire, you can Google it, but basically you will also find it as the shining skull breath. Either way, to me it's the same thing. You will just inhale, exhale, you inhale again halfway through, just inhale halfway, right? And then you're gonna exhale forcefully and have your belly, like your belly button, go in with each exhale. And I cannot show you my belly right now because I'm sitting on the floor and it would be too complicated, so that's why I'm telling you to do that. But basically you will do that or slower. It doesn't need to be so fast, but you can count to 15 or 20 and do that 3 to 5 times in the morning. Like, you don't need to, you could if you wanted, if you wanted to, you could open your phone, go on YouTube every morning and be like, okay, let's do a breath work. But you can also be like, okay, I'm going to do 3 or 5 rounds of 15, 20, 35, whatever, breath of fire, right? That's your breath work for the day, right? It's going to anchor you in your body. It's going to make you energetic. It's going to work your abs. It's going to work your breath. It's gonna clear your body, clear your energetic field, clear your mind. It's a great way to start the day. And it's like you get up from bed and you jump up and down. Like it could be like this, but with your breath. So yeah, I feel like if you feel lethargic, and it can also be done during the day, like do that during the day if you feel that you need to. It could be very beneficial for you to do that. Very beneficial. And okay, so they want to know you to know that all the things that we share are practices that you can do, and we will always share practices and things that you can do in your day-to-day life, because it brings the power back to you, and it shows you that the power is always in your hands. Just like you need help, but you are wallowing into the need for help. If you are wallowing into this need for help, but aren't asking for help, how do you think help will come? Very, very hardly. It will come with not, like, it will be tough for help to come because you will not ask for it. So, and I know it can be difficult to hear, but if you need help, ask the angels. You don't have to ask your family, you don't have to ask your friends, you can ask the angels. Before bed or at any time, right? Before bed, okay, at any time. Like, if you are going to an appointment and you are in the streets and you are afraid that you're going to be late because you're not going to find a parking spot, when you get in your car, pray to the angels. Be like, okay, hey angels, you can talk to them as they are your friends, because they are your friends. You don't need a spiritual hierarchy. You don't need that. There's none for that. Like, they're here for you and to serve you and all of humanity. So we don't need big formalities. If you want to speak to the angels, be like, hey pals, and they're here for you. So anyways, like, hey angels, I need help. I'm afraid to be late, and can you please help me find a parking spot near where I need to go, right? And I do that every time I need a parking space, and it works. And if I need to do a few rounds to find a spot, I will do a few rounds. And sometimes I'm like, okay, no, I just didn't. If it's because I'm going grocery shopping or whatever, and I'm like, okay, maybe now wasn't the time. I actually do that before going to the market, the farmer's market on Saturday mornings. And if I don't find a spot, it's because I wasn't meant to go, right? It can seem silly, but if I'm not going to the farmer's market, I'm going to do something else, and I can go buy my groceries, my fruits and veggies at another time. And not at the farmer's market, but at the grocery store or at anything, right? It doesn't have to happen the way we think. And maybe not finding a spot on Saturday morning, or if you don't have an appointment, that's very important for you to go to, and you're just trying to find a spot, consider it as a blessing, right? It's a blessing. It is. So yeah, apparently, I think last week or the week before, we shared to do breath work, and apparently it's very important. And why is that? It is very important because we need to be in our bodies. We need to come back in our bodies, and we need to rely on the wisdom that lies within our bodies. Many codes are buried in the body. Many codes need excavation. It's like there's like sand or dust or just stacks of books. Imagine that all your your abilities, your gifts, everything that you are that you have within, like, let's use your clairs or your spiritual abilities, for example, right? Because it's my jam, and if it's my jam, it's probably yours too, or it will be soon. That's why you're here, I think. Anyways, let's take your abilities, right? Your spiritual, magical, healing abilities. So maybe you already are a little bit clairvoyant and a little bit clairaudient, and you want to be able to be better at clairvoyance because you really want to, or because you feel like it's time to unlock a new gift, or whatever the reason is, right? Imagine that there are books, right? Like this, and I don't think books is the proper. Anyways, sometimes in order to access what's here, we need to reorganize to get to that book. Because if there's a stack of book like this, and you want the last one, you will need to take those out first. And okay, so that's where we were going with that. So moving the books is necessary for you to get to the last one. It will move energy, it will allow you to access something new, and you do that with breath. It's a very easy, straightforward way to move energy within. And when you move energy within, you get rid of what's no longer serving you, and you can also access what is meant for you to get access to in this life, in this now moment. Because gifts and activations and all of that, sometimes they come all at once, but that's not the preferred ways for humans, because it's a lot. It is a lot. So sometimes it's layered. You're gonna get your clear, I never know what it's called, but you're gonna smell stuff, right, that aren't there. And it's gonna happen after you have awakened your clairvoyance a little bit. It cannot come all at once, right? So, it could, but it would be a lot for the nervous system, and you might think you are crazy if that happens to you. So yeah, that might be better to avoid for most people, right? So what else? I feel like this week we are very much straightforward with the practices we need to do through. But we also, it wasn't just that. I love when we share practices. So this is me speaking. I love when we share practices and stuff to do, because it's like fun work, homework, and stuff you can do, like soul work, basically, that you can do to further your ascension, your spiritual journey, whatever you want to call it. It's just going to help you be on your highest path, on your highest timeline, and all of that, right? So it's very interesting to me that we share practices for that. I love that. And also, what is very important is that you journal or you talk with a friend about your depth. Because this week, you are invited to your depth. You are invited to join the ocean. And if you need help, before you jump into the depth of your feelings, of everything, please just ask. There are really good people out there that help you with your spiritual gifts, and they're here for you. And okay, these people are really close to you, and the angels are gonna put them on your path really soon. So please be mindful of that and try to create opportunities for you to find and stumble upon new people, right? So for example, if you like Instagram like me, try to watch your regular people stories, because I don't know about you, but I like to watch the stories of a bunch of people, like a handful, not even a handful, that I will watch every day, right? There are a couple of people that I will watch stories every day, right? And there are some people that I never watch stories. And maybe one of those people is gonna be like, oh, that's why you're gonna feel like, oh yeah, that's why I follow her or him or them, whatever, right? Or your friend from high school is going to share something with you that's gonna lead you to some amazing healer or coach or whatever, right? It's gonna just expect miracles and expect the unexpected to happen, because this is how you meet your people, right? Go on the FYP page, right? For you page, not, you know what I mean, right? Go there. Go there and look for things. Go, just get lost. In the good way, right? Not the get lost, mean way, right? So, and this is a prayer you can make before bed to find the people that can help you go into the depths of you, that can help you. And because sometimes when you go into the depth of you, you need someone to hold the light above. You know, you go deep in your own waters, and you need someone to be there holding the lifeline and the light, and a cup of tea and a blanket for when you go out, because you're gonna be needing that when you go out, maybe of your inner waters, right? Your inner depth. So that's very important that you have those people with you, right? And yeah, that's it. And yeah, you can also, sometimes we don't know what's going on with us, right? And I have the go-to, right? I'm gonna talk to you about something. Sometimes you need someone to tell you what's going on with you, right? Because you don't know what's happening, and you just need someone to read your energy and tell you, okay, so I think you've been feeling like you've been having headaches, right? Or like you've been having pain in your left hand or your right ankle or whatever, and this is why. Or you felt like this, right? I think and they channel that this is because of this or that. And it's very important for you to sometimes get readings. And this is not gonna, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna have to say, but sometimes you don't need a ton of readings. Sometimes you just need one good reading. Because good readings should make you feel alive and amazing. Yes, maybe they're gonna make you cry. Yes, maybe they're gonna make you realize something really deep within you that's gonna be frustrating, or make you really raw and open and vulnerable, and gonna make you cry. Yeah, for sure, that can happen. But also, sometimes we're so close to ourselves that we lack the perspective, the zooming out effect, and we need someone to be here and be like, okay, so this is what I'm seeing, this is what your team is telling me, and yeah, so this is exactly what I do. And I'm telling you this because I had planned to tell you a little bit about it at the end of this video, so I'm gonna tell you right now. I do readings, and I am launching new readings that are called Soul Emergence, right? So Soul Emergence is a 90-minute readings that will deliver to you exactly what you need, the way you need it, to the pace you need it, with the words you need to hear, and it's just divinely orchestrated, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And it goes through me, right? I connect to you, your energy, your team is delivering me messages for me to bring forward to you, because you need to hear them. They need to come to your consciousness, right? It can be messages, it can be guidance, it can be healing, clearing, activations. It can be a ton of different things. We can dive into past lives, right? And I will do that by tuning into your energy. And I'm telling you this because I'm launching these new readings, but also I am offering a free group reading on Monday, June 12th. So next Monday. It's going to be at 6 p.m. my time. In France, it's 6 p.m. I think it's for the people on the US on the West Coast, yes, 9 a.m. And for the people on the other side, it's gonna, for LA side, it's 9 a.m. and NYC side, it's 12. And for the people in Australia, I know it's 2 a.m. Melbourne time, so it's not the best time, but the best time for everyone to meet is a little bit tricky to find. So it's a reading that's free. Everyone that comes, you need to sign up, of course. The link will be in the description below. And yeah, everyone that signs up will get a free message, guidance, clearing, healing, or activation, right? And everything will be so activating for you and so amazing. So I really hope that I will see you there. And if you're not available, that's not going to be a replay. It's a free reading, so everyone that's here will get a message, right? A read will be read. But yeah, I'm gonna host more group readings that are free and some that are paid, so everyone can come in and get their messages. And it's all gonna be in divine timing. So if you're interested in soul emergence or booking a reading with me, just go down there in the description, and you will find links to everything you need to know. And I would really, really, really love to see you there next week, because it's gonna be amazeballs. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so great, right? So I will see you there. And if you're not coming, I will see you next Monday anyway, because that's when my next video will come out, with a short or longer, like this one, tea with the angels, right? The channeled message from the angels for the week ahead. Yeah, the angels will spill the tea again. Yeah. Just remember, this week you need to be mindful of who you are, what you think, what you eat, actually what you nourish yourself with, whether it's your body or your mind or your soul. Be mindful of what you nourish yourself with. And please, 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 please practice the breath, practice breathing. If you don't want to do the breath we share, just breathe mindfully. So inhale and exhale and count to 4 or whatever. Just please, they didn't say or whatever, I did. Yeah, count to 4, like inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you keep going. Just please, 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 be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of your breath. And remember when you are stressed out, that's the last thing we're going to share. When you feel a little bit stressed out or activated or emotionally charged, check your breath, right? Check your breath. Just check if you inhale, how you inhale and how you exhale, because we are supposed to breathe through the nose and the mouth, first thing first, and then at the inhale we're supposed to inflate the belly, and at the exhale deflate the belly, right? And when we are anxious, stressed, and in fight or flight, we might do the opposite, right? So please be mindful of that. And you can try right now, try to inhale and deflate the belly, and that's it. It's the other way around, so it's complicated, but try to do that. Like, really, it's not good. It's gonna stress you out. It's gonna make you angry. So please, when you catch yourself being angry, depleted, stressed out, please, or even I'm hearing the mix between hangry and hungry, like hungry. When you feel that, please be mindful of your breathing and try to really inhale and exhale like this, right? Or like this, and not the other way around. Okay, we're out now. That was the last message. That's sorry. Sometimes the energy is so high, I need to speak faster, and I already know that I speak fast, and I'm really excited about these videos, so I might already speak fast. And it's Gemini season, so I will speak fast. I am a Gemini rising after all, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for me and the angels. I am so glad I was able to share that, and I will talk to you soon. You can follow me on Instagram, and please, 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 just come back to your heart every day. Come back to the truth within, and you will be set free. Okay, that's just what I heard. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I will talk to you soon, and you can find me on Instagram or here or on the podcast. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Have a nice week.